To you too, sir. That was a paid advertisement. Thank you very much there, Tony. So all you participants in the Red Dress Special, all you judges that were given tobacco to come out to judge for the special, come on out. Waiting for Chief Wolf and crew. We're just waiting on direction on where we're going to take this special. So ladies and gentlemen, as the procession here for the Red Dress Special comes up, we're going to be waiting on who's going to be emceeing this next special. Shirley Wolf, if you're nearby. So we have it broken down. Jackson's managed to put this together here for our Shirley Wolf was going to be taking us through this next process here. Okay, we're not going to go to an honor song. We're just going to go right into the contest songs. We have how many contest songs there? We need a cordless mic down there, mic man, sound man. So ladies and gentlemen, everybody gather around. We have fancy dancers, jingle dress dancers. We've got a couple traditional dances for this Red Dress Special, sponsored by the Muskowekwan Chief Wolf. Host drums, stand by. We're probably going to come to you for the contest songs. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm handing the mic off down to the floor. Flag bearers, if you could stand by. All those who helped us out for grand entry, stand by. We're going to be coming back to you here pretty quick right after one of these specials. So stand by. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going down to the floor of Jackson and the Red Dress Special.
There we go. Okay, we're going to be moving on over here to the Red Dress Special, and we're going to have the speaker on behalf of this special, on behalf of Chief and Council. I want to let all of you young ladies here and all the ladies here know that this is a very large, generous special here in honor of this red dress and where it goes. We're going to have a speaker here, Shirley Wolf, on behalf of this. Please and thank you. I just gotta say this real quick. When I said generous, I didn't know Creator brought the sunshine and the eagle came down and lifted the salmon out of the water and he donated $11,000 to this special. So dance hard, let's hear it for the Chief and Council. Shirley Wolf, you're on the air.
Good afternoon. Thank you everybody for coming out and thank you for taking part in this special. I just want to give a quick introduction to myself. My name is Shirley Wolf. My daughter was Juanita Wolf. She was shot in 1999. So I've been an advocate for the murdered and missing women for a number of years. I'm so grateful for our chief, Jamie Wolf, for doing this and recognizing that my daughter was a part of this nation. My daughter was a fancy dancer. So we'll get started. So like they said, they have 11. We're going to choose 11. We have an elder here, Linda Belrose, who will say a prayer, correct? Yeah, so. And then the first song will be Young Spirit. Second song would be Cree Spirit. And then we'll go on again for another round, and that'll be again Cree Spirit, and then Young Spirit. Thank you.
So we're just ask everyone to bear with us while we do ask our elder Linda Belrose to do a prayer for this special.
Hi, Elder, for that prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be continuing on with the special here very shortly. In the meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, it's because we share the powwow circle and we share the same grounds with song and dance, the concern about missing and murdered Indigenous women is a top priority in every community across the continent. And we all share the same concerns about our losses. We all share everything that goes on with it. We worry about our relatives. And this special, once again, was brought out because they suffered a loss. And you know, these things are very hard to talk about. But what we can talk about is the bravery that the family comes through to. You know, they get brave enough to take the next step toward life and celebrating the lives of all those that we've lost on this quest. So right now we're going to go right to our contest. We have our judges in the middle. We're going to come to the first song from Young Spirit. We've had our elder Linda Belrose say a prayer. So Young Spirit, whenever you're ready, say, we got you the first song. Ladies, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. If you can, please stand. All these ladies are dancing their dance. Whatever style that they are dancing in memory. They're dancing in preparation for the protection of each other. Each dancer brings prayers along with their dance. song, Young Spirit, that was groovy. Water runners, you may go give water to your dancer. Ladies, you're going to get a second song. All our judges are standing by, and from here, I believe we're picking one dancer piece per judge, and we're going to go on to 2 songs after this. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these dances are dancing in memory of, they're dancing in memory of, dancing in honor of the families that have experienced first hand of the murdered and missing Indigenous. Wow, it's hard to think of the right words to say when it comes to the concern of murdered and missing Indigenous women, because again, it's hit us in almost every community across the continent.
It's hard to find words for such a tough subject, but how we do this and how we bring forward our good love and energy as we dance these negativity things away. These negative things have no power in our arena. These negative ways that come upon our Indian people and our Indigenous women and children and peoples have no power amongst our Indian nations. Let's go over here and lift the spirits of the relatives that are affected by this very awareness, as a lot of our relatives have been affected by missing, murdered Indigenous women's peoples. We want to thank you to the Chief and Council for putting on such a beautiful special on behalf of our beautiful Indian people and our beautiful Indian women here. I do believe we're ready to go. Once we get the high side, Okima, are you good to go? Here we go. Contest is on for this beautiful special. Hookah. dancers in honor of our missing, murdered Indigenous women and peoples. On behalf of the Chief and Council here, this is one of the $10,000 specials that was advertised on our poster, but the Chief says, you know, we have to add a little extra. So we got a little huddle. We said, you know, we should all come together and put one more place. He said, no, our people will go one step further and make an 11th place here. I'll pick 11 judges of my own, and we're going to give out the money in that way, because this is how a true leader treats his visitors. Let's give it up for the Chief and Council once again on putting this beautiful special on having the heart for all of our relatives that are affected by this horrible, horrible awareness of our missing and murdered Indigenous women and peoples. Okay, judges, go pick your one dancer. Your one dancer, and after your 11 chosen, we're going to go with 2 more songs coming in from our host drums right here. When you see your dancer chosen, let's give them a round of applause. Let's let them know that they are really, really supported here at the Muskowekwan First Nation Community Powwow and Celebration. Right on. I'll just say they're all being chosen because they had given that hard effort like all of the rest of the dancers here. And the judges had a connection to that very dancer, and we thank you for all coming out here and showcasing your beautiful style. Tamago, how many do we have here? We have 2 more, one more over here. Okay. Is that all of our dancers there, Chief? Okay, Ma, okay. Okay, let's give it up for all of our dancers that came here to support this beautiful special here, the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Peoples and Women special that gives awareness to all of our relatives and relations that are unfortunately affected by this horrible, horrible, tragic way that our people are going through. We're going to first song, Cree Spirit, second song, Young Spirit, for these last 2 final songs for the champions here of our Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Peoples Red Dress Special, Red Dress Special. Alrighty, here, we're going to go over here to the next part of this wonderful special brought to you by the Chief and Council. Ladies, once you're done shaking hands, get yourself some real estate. Make yourself as comfortable as possible as we go on to the second round of this $11,000 in total dollars special in honor of the Red Dress and the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Peoples and Women. Remember, all of our ladies that are in the fancy shawl category, you have a special coming up. Fancy shawl category, you have a special coming up here just in a moment's time after the special. Oh.
As soon as we got the high sign from the middle there, Cree Spirit, you're going to be having another song here. We're going to be coming back to Young Spirit for a second song. Muskowekwan Wolf is in the middle, giving instruction to all his judges.
Everyone look in the middle. They're having a Chief and Council meeting right now. If you text them at this moment, they're going to say, I'll be right back. If you text them at this moment, they're going to say, don't worry, I'll get you coffee. If you text them at this moment, they're going to say, meet me at my house at about 9 o'clock for feast. I want to let you know something about this chief that I got to tell you. I was talking to the elder here, Dexter Asapas, and I'm very impressed with this chief, Jamie Wolf, on how he carries himself inside his community and outside. This gentleman is at every pipe ceremony. He is at every feast for his people. He says he likes to think about him being one of the ones that never was looked over or looked at. He remembered when he was the one asking for help. He remembered when he was the one going around wanting change for his community. And as he goes from feast to feast, from ceremony to ceremony, I want to thank that Chief Muskowekwan Jamie Wolf, because he has been really kind to all of us here as he hired us as head staff and as visitors to his community. And he had to think about how he could give back. And he said, you know, we're going to have some big specials $10,000 specials, and this happened to be one of them. And I want to say I'm proud of all you counselors and all the relatives that support your community and your leaders. You know, sometimes as community members, we don't always agree with our leaders on what they decide, because that's how it is as a community. We must decide as one. And as one, they will make the best decision for them. The best decision for them was to make a special on behalf of the missing and murdered Indigenous peoples and women. And he said, I want to honor the red dress awareness. And that being said, let's go over here to the second round, the championship round, for the red dress special. When you're ready, Cree Spirit, you're on the air. For these wonderful dancers out here, may I send thank you to our host drum, Cree Spirit, for that awesome song. It brought a beautiful energy right over these wonderful dancers. Okay, judges, you got one more song to go before we start picking some champions, I do believe. So Okinawa, you got your second song coming to you from Young Spirit and Council and all of our visiting relatives that he chose to pick on behalf of this Red Dress Special. You know, we have a lot of really important leaders here helping out with this special as they go around, they're